And first up this morning, the China challenge as Beijing's Communist Party pushes to expand its influence over the free world. According to a new survey by the Pew Research Center, 73% of Americans now have an unfavorable view of China, up 7 points since March. That has not stopped U.S. companies from investing there. The NBA under fire, for example, this week, after an ESPN report said that human rights abuses are happening at their training academies in China's Xinjiang region. This as the United States adds sanctions on China's paramilitary in that region over the brutal treatment of ethnic minority Uyghurs. Joining me right now with his reaction and the state of affairs right now between the U.S. and China is U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo. Mr. Secretary, it's great to have you this morning. Thanks very much for being here.
Maria, it's great to be with you this morning on this important topic.
So I want to start with the U.S. sanctioning the Xinjiang Production and Construction Corporation and two of its officials for their connection to the human rights abuses in Xinjiang. Tell us about this company, its reach, why these sanctions are important in terms of moving the needle on what's taken place.
Well, the risk to the people in that region has been great. I've talked about this as the greatest human rights violation of this century to date. And what we've attempted to do is make clear to China, if you want to participate on the world stage, you can't engage in behavior like this. So we've begun to impose sanctions on the individuals and businesses involved there. This most recent set of sanctions put out by the Department of Treasury will put the businesses operating there on notice. They've got to change their behavior. They've got to stop using slave labor. They've got to stop participating in these systems that have been connected to forced sterilizations, forced abortions. These are terrible, terrible things that are taking place there. And we're going to impose real costs on those businesses. This company is involved in the cotton trade and so has deep connectivity to Western businesses, including those in the United States. And we've been very clear. We've told U.S. businesses to take a real deep look into their supply chains. I don't think companies, some brand names here in America, want to be connected to what's taking place there.
Well, we mentioned the NBA.